Welcome back. Should do it. Thank you for the break time. Good to get out of the chair for a few. So, made it to and through. Luthia 9. Secrets within. We're headed to Gaia Prime. With the bitter climb. Guess most likely for today is not completing the game, but probably on deck for Meridian and completion by the end. So, see where we end up in a couple hours. Might be out of chat here. Stream's still okay. Rex, I don't know if you're still there, but I'm looking at the preview now, and maybe what you're seeing is that I tie my hair back, you know? I tie it back. I was working all morning, and I don't understand hair. That's why I haven't done anything with it in a quarter century. But maybe how soon do I tie it back after I get out of the shower? Maybe that affects how flat it gets on top or something like that. How long do I leave it tied up? I go like this after I pull it out. I don't know. Something like that. Is that weird to think of it that way? Rango. I've been thinking about a lot of things in my life that way. It was 20 years ago. One of the strange things about time and life is how the sense of time changes throughout life.
I'll tuck that away.
20, but you've seen 3 decades, 2 centuries, and 2 millennia. Not bad at all. I like that. Hell of a time to be alive. Can't pass through here, so we really do need to backtrack a little bit. I need to cut east and go around. Is this from the proving? Part of the proving? Okay. Why am I climbing this? This can't be an efficient way. Got. Okay, back down there. We can go around like that. Yes. Wait, there are geese down there? There are geese down there. come on, Aloy. No! What the fuck? Come on. I have to zoom in. It looks like it's on target. Left. It's like the goose spot. See, I think we needed, not bones, I think we needed skin? Check. Yeah, we needed skin. Oh. And even at the goose spot, we couldn't get goose skin. Jesus. I need skin.
Going down fast.
That was a messy start.
Pray for me, Aloy. From your lips to the goddess's ears.
Her reputation precedes her. You turn at the ledge. Judge if it would hurt. Hey, what is that? Trout skin? I don't know if we're gonna need it, but... Fish skin?
Probably needed the wash.
And I probably needed the wash. That's what Aloy says. Anyways. Still good on wood. Stop picking up wood. 1,400 wood. Whoops. Aloy, killer of grazers.
Cripes.
No. I lost it. It took a turn. I didn't tag it. Aha, good. It got away. Clever, clever. A loser in the red grasses. But the raccoon did. And it worked. That hunting ground. Just too tempting. I mean, look at it. It's all. Look at all the blaze. Get it. I love all the little moments in this game like that, where just things come together. I love the action and combat. in This
Looking
game.
good.
It is so satisfying.
Save these for the trail. Troy, what's up? Permission granted. Hey, man. Did you guys see No Man's Skies getting a VR mode? Probably did. All platforms. I mean, PC and PS4 and all the different headsets on PC, but somehow they think they can get it stable and smooth in VR. Boom! I'm gonna have to get a PS4 copy. Can it be an older one, an older headset? I bet. Probably. For later.
I don't know too much about the PC VR scene compatibility, but I imagine so. People have even made homebrew drivers to use the PlayStation headset on PC, so I imagine all things are possible. Yeah, it's a free update to the existing game. It's a free update. So if you have the game, you'll get the VR update.
if that's what you meant. So old disc, you're fine. Yeah, totally. You don't need to buy anything. Except a VR helmet. Yeah, Drigtel, go for it. The bot should you shouldn't need permission. The bot should let you. Yeah, go for it. Leave focus. Is that the new one? Like the Enterprise one? See something about that? I have the game on PC, yeah. I mean No Man's Sky. It's months off. I think it's coming summertime. Plan is summertime, maybe.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
So, plenty of time to worry about that. Yeah, that's very nice of you for offering. You're not, but aren't you gonna play it sometime? Don't you think you'd play it sometime? Thank you either way, man. We'll talk about it later, but I'd like to think you'd play it. Is that like a hard nope? Yeah, well, oh man, let's see. That's a whole nother thing. If I thought I could get away with it. Nope. That would be a nope. No, this is supposed to be a nope. Hey, Zach. The Lumber Zach. Oh, New York originally, as it is. A lot of people in Colorado are from both coasts. Colorado absorbed a lot of people. I've been here for 22 years, though. So, VR, man, I mean, I haven't actually been playing much, and I can't even play much. It's not motion sickness. I have a problem with the headset squeezing my head, and I get really uncomfortable after about 45 minutes. So I want to stream stuff, but I'm not sure if I can. I don't want to do a 45-minute stream. So I just play a little at a time, here and there. It is really cool, but I can't fully enjoy it without being able to spend more time, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So I don't know if we'll have any streams of VR stuff. I'd like to. I don't know if we can effectively. Colorado is an awesome place. Beautiful place. I visited, fell in love, and then moved here. Live. Guess that might work. Good idea, anyways. Record some sessions, string them together. I mean, I have stuff I have not even touched because I was hoping to be able to stream it. Like Deracine. I don't know if you say Deracine or Deracina or how you pronounce it, but Miyazaki's VR game. It's not a Souls game, but you know, it has the atmosphere of it. It's kind of a story inside a place unfolding game. And I've got Resident Evil 7, which we played. and I wasn't the biggest fan of. But really, that game was made for VR, and you know that would be fun. But 45 minutes at a time, it's small chunks, small chunks. So I haven't played those yet. Wanted to stream them, haven't felt that I could yet, and I don't think it's really changing. That's the thing about it's not like getting used to it and not getting motion sick. This is just it's squeezing my head.
Sorry.
And there they go. Stop at a merchant sometime soon. No. Troy, you're on Discord still? You hit me up on Discord. We'll talk about it later, or do that later.
Pass the test.
Ash the test. Oh, whoa! Now that's a test passed right there. Get whatever she was talking about.
Never know when I might need these.
Probably buy some. I don't know. Maybe buy some potions. We don't really have enough fatty meat to craft a full stack, or not sure where we're at.
Nutritious.
20s. We're somewhere in the 20s with fatty meat, and it's 3 or 5, depending on whether we're crafting a regular or a full health potion. I think we're full on full health potions, and we need craft about 9 regulars. That'll be all our fatty meat. I'd almost rather buy some potions and keep the fatty meat as a backup. We can't hold more than X number of potions. I'll show you some fatty meat. Hey, Podbuki. Oh. Merchant. Is any merchant along our path? I'll go south. Get overshoot it a bit. That one. That's a ways. Past 2 Stormbirds. No Stormbirds. 1 Stormbird. 3 Glinthawks. That's hard. One of those is a Stormbird, right? Yeah. Big Stormbird out there. Like a Glinthawk from a distance. Really weird when you're actually looking at 3 up-close Glinthawks. one Stormbird in the distance. Or is that? Yeah. Still messing with my head. Flinthawks, Stormbird. Now it's becoming more obvious. Get closer, you can see it. Ooh, Frisco, nice. And Denver with a trip out to hike St. Mary's Glacier. I bet those were both good trips. I've been briefly to Frisco. I've had food there. Were you skiing and stayed in Frisco? Something like that? That's really sad, Aloy. Oh, nice. Copper Mountain. That's... I don't ski. I mean, I have been on the mountains a couple times. A few people got me to snowboard a little bit 20 years ago, but... Like 2 or 3 times. But I don't go. However, I know Copper because I have a buddy who rents properties there. He does real estate there, and... Like, one of the only places I have been. And the reason I've eaten in Frisco, because it's helping him out. Where we went in the middle of the day. Times. Hang on, Von Buki. 10 million copies sold. What do you mean? That is PS4's most success. Do you mean exclusive?
Those are
Most
full of
successful exclusive? That needs a little context, I think. Impressive either way. Somewhere on the coast. Well, hang on to wanting to
Fresh
do
as it
that. You'll
comes.
probably do it sometime. Hey, Sonabanya. Good night. Bye, Jay. Chat off to book club tonight, discussing the graphic novel Death of Stalin, followed by vodka and Russian foods. Well, it'll be interesting. And then some. Have a good night. Have fun. See you on the other side. Buki is right. Troy says PlayStation's #1 selling game. List of best-selling PS4 video games. #1. Horizon 2 Marvel's Spider-Man. Go Aloy. All for that. Best light of the day. Dipping behind the hills. The measly 9 million. I don't think we're looking to buy any more gear right now. No reason we can't stock up on potions without having to waste our meat stores. Okay. Do this in order here. Treasure boxes, we don't have much. I opened them recently. Mods, we'll get them out of the way. That's pretty easy. Quick. Interesting, but I'm never gonna make anything out of them. Those are almost the same. 13 and 14 instead of 15. They have second and third mods on them. It's kind of nice, but again, I'm just not really gonna use them. I like looking at the numbers, but I'm still not gonna use them. We need anything like a corruptor heart. Is there anything we're gonna want? With anything we need. Goose skin. We need right now. Not goose bones. Goose skin. And we really have more rich meat than we need. Fatty meat we need more of. We have way too much bony meat. They hardly noticed. Barely put a dent in it. Now we can head north. Don't know about goose skin, but could probably arrange a turkey slap, huh? Threatening me? Body's washing downstream.
Still sniffing around.
That's the Anthem comment, but he says this kind of sci-fi that makes Anthem even more of a letdown. Yeah, I guess it's a mix. A lot of people let down by it. A lot of people enjoying it too, from what I hear, but... Hey, Lumberzak. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Cheers. Worked out. If I had gotten his freeze sack, probably would have lost control of our snap maw. It would have been in the splash damage big time. Kingdoms of Amalur, one of my favorites. What about it? Oh, Troy was asking. Did I ever play? Yeah, Troy. twice, kind of. It was the first game I ever streamed on Twitch, the first one. And that was a whole playthrough. But it wasn't recorded or archived. That was 4 years ago. And then at some point we did a partial playthrough. I started another one. It's archived. We played some of the main story, and then we did Teeth of Naros. And we haven't done Dead Kell or the rest of the main story, so we could pick it back up sometime. You know, I love the game. I love the music. A few weeks ago, in particular, the music from that game was stuck in my head. Just, I wanted to hear it. I downloaded the soundtrack and just had to hear it. Yeah, Von Bukia, are you unfamiliar with the game? Came out around the time Skyrim came out, so it didn't stand a chance. It had a troubled development. You loved it, but you could never play it again. Just you couldn't get into it again, or I love the atmosphere, the music, and I don't usually go for a bunch of bright pastel colors, but I love the colors in that. I like the palette. I like the feel of combat in that game. Not as much as this, but I like the feel of combat. The shock rooms were great. Flinging those things around, flying back. The spells were pretty cool. Melee combat felt good. Yeah, I mean, God, the combat in that game compared to Skyrim, are you kidding me? It was so much more fun. You know, Skyrim's the one that I spent hundreds of hours in before I ever even got into Amalur, and Amalur was tough to get into. I almost didn't, how best to put this, I mean, I've talked about it before, but you're running and trying to think. I couldn't get into it when I first tried. I kind of noped out of it once or twice, and at least once. And it wasn't until I played like 5 or 6 hours, which at the time was a really big investment to get hooked on a game. Like, I thought I didn't like it for 5 or 6 hours, and then I just loved it. Just had to click on some level. I'm not even sure, it's not just about Amalur, but I'm not even sure to this day how much more of a factor in my enjoyment of games, movies, film of any kind, how much is reliant on the music. Obviously the music's a part of it, a really important part of it. But is it possible that it's even more important than we give it credit for, than I give it credit for? The atmosphere and the music can bring me back to something over and over and over again. Even if characters are silly and the dialogue's flat and the story is stupid and it's just poorly directed or full of bugs in the case of a game. But if the atmosphere, if they nail the atmosphere, then I want to hear it and feel it and see it, and a lot of the other shit just melts away. Say that about so many properties in film and games. I get all. How turned around did I get? Did I not set any markers? We are going north. Go all the way. Gaia Prime. Still can't get into Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Does it feel like something you should be able to get into? One of those? Why don't I like this more? I spy with my little eye. Phantom limbs. I only laugh because of the Metal Gear connection here in this channel. Phantom limbs. Give it back. Dictation on. My legs hurt. I keep reaching down to rub them, but of course they're not there. I tell you, it's one thing to hear about ghost limbs, another to be haunted by them. Moment my hand passes into empty space, I'm back in Bridgewater, and that nano haze is stripping my legs layer by layer as the squad's medbot drags me out of the line of fire. And I start screaming like I was screaming there, in two places at once. Two halves, but one of them gone forever. Dissolved. And through the wall of the infirmary, I can hear them cheering. Cheering the MRB for saving our asses. Covering our evac back here. Crediting them with NYC still standing after a week. They even hear when I start screaming. Sergeant says I'll have prosthetics fitted tomorrow. Good as new. Both know he's lying. I'll never be good again. Has all the ingredients. They never seem to be in the right mood for it, so you decide to try it again. And there's so many things that seem right when you're thinking about them.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
So where's actual climbing start? Have I missed already a starting point? I think so. I'm not going up there. Probably did this before. We gotta look around and see where we're supposed to start climbing. Maybe I even go around. I reactivate the quest. Will it show me? There we go. Let's go to that campfire. We can. Better. There we go. I was in the wrong place entirely. Sorry, something work related, but not for me. But caught my attention. Let me resave that just in case. And let's take the actual path. Screen went black from the save. Thought I knew which way I came out of it. Well, whatever's going on at work, I'm going to be interested to ask him about it tomorrow. Oh, Aloy, you could have meleeed a goose. Missed opportunity there. Jeez, it's just a buzzing. And I got turned around. Okay. Check me here. Going up. You can't back. that way. Came across is when I got turned around. Not going up the machine, we're crossing. Okay, we crossed. I actually want to go down that way and around. Okay, maybe. Not going up there. We're not climbing up there. I think it passes by the campfire. Did I miss a climb spot at the campfire? This was another way up initially. Oh, don't mind me. I get confused easily. Yes, that was exactly it. So Gaia Prime, somewhere in here is our last power cell, and even if we don't end up wearing the Shield Weaver armor, I'd like to collect it, so keep an eye out for the power cell. I don't remember if it's obvious or hidden. A little bit hidden. Quite a spot. Oh shit, Aloy. Okay, let's try this again. We're going up. Up.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
If anybody later cruise past the power cell or something, let me know, please. Stalkers, and they're corrupted or not corrupted? Not corrupted, but also scripted. Like there's one, I remember this, there's one on the wall. It's kind of like hanging on the wall here. And they're not activated yet. Like if you sneak around and you hit them with a... I think if we hit them with corruption, it wouldn't stick until they start moving. They're not fair game yet. So, I mean, I could throw some procs bombs out there, but not too many, and they will eventually despawn. I don't know. I'd almost want to... We could try corruption, but I don't think it's gonna stick. Try it. And all that did was alert. But now they're active. Now corruption took, and if we're really lucky,
Away for now.
they will actually fight a bit. Hard to get an override on a stalker, because you pretty much have to have them just wander right up into you. Yes. Couldn't even see if that was on target. We can move that way. Okay. Oh, I just keep sailing them right over. This is horrible. Hey, Crunchword. Cheers. Whoa, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Come on. This game is spectacular. Second that. Now where are the others? We could alert them. Wrong kind of bomb. That's supposed to be a blast bomb.
Keep quiet now.
I don't know what happened to the other stalkers, but maybe we're gonna leave them alone because they're not here. They're gonna get me, and I'm not looking. Where are the others? I know they're invisible, but where the hell are they? There's one.
And stop tensing up.
Can't resist. Can't resist picking a fight. There's ours. But nothing. Oh well. The Watchers see each other at least? Gotcha! Before the stalkers show up, bump into Aloy. I have to look. A little bit. Finally a fight going on. Our stalker's probably in the mix. Or was. That's a little too close for comfort. Oh. One of them's ours. Still. Oh, fuck me! That was beautiful. Sometimes I like surprises.
That's coming with me.
What was that? Uh-oh. Nice hit. Nice hit there, too. Aloy? Oh my god. Time to move thy booty. Oh my god. Oh shit! Where are we going? Climbing under duress. Damn.
I doubt they think at all.
Whee.
Like an instinct, gathering them to a grave.
What was it? It was, in the end, it was I don't know if the stalker joined in. It was definitely the Red Eye Watchers, and it might have been a stalker with them. I didn't want to turn around and find out. There was a stalker, that was, so be it.
That'll confuse things.
Ah, that's what you do with the Glinthawks. Shoot freaking lasers at them. Please, 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 come on. Come on, where's my override? There it is. That's rare.
Nearly there.
Short of tying them down, getting an override on a Glinthawk doesn't happen that much. Side. It's not a good shot. Yeah, wouldn't this one be great on PC? I think everyone's with you there. No, 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 I'm not here. You don't see me. Not here, not here, not here. Yes! There we go. Now shoot those birds out of the sky. Those birds are gonna just wreck them. Already wreck him? That's why I'm... Yeah. Guess no. Find out, but I've been spotted. Woo! Well, that works. That'll do. Wrong arrows. That'll do something. Not really gonna help us. Oh, hi! It did help! Holy shit! That's what's up. I needed that. Yeah. Come here, fuckers. Take it. Yeah.
this burn? That thought got dark.
Wood check. Pretty good. More than enough for now.
Stocking up. Guessing that I'm almost there.
Cheater!
I can get out of this.
Oh, when it's directly above you, you can't even get the camera on it. Ah, that sucks! That fucking sucks! Fuck you, Birdie! Oh my god! Fuck you! Get fucking wrecked! Are you kidding me? Here's where I take you as a pet. Good lord! I knew it was bad news. I can't see it. I can't see it. Fuck you, you're on Team Aloy now.
Might need that.
No, you won't. Not that. It's a nice field of medicinals. Welcome to the family,
I'll find the rest
bird.
of you.
To the ruins of Gaia Prime. Just leave this on. For now. There's our bird in the back.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Neighborhood.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
Is there a metal flower up here, Troy? Did I miss something? I've run by one unopened. I guess I may have. But I didn't see. I didn't notice. Check here real quick. Not going too far, just right around here. Don't know. It is possible.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down.
Why did she
No.
drop even to that low one? Irresponsible, Aloy. It was irresponsible. So, who remembers where the power cell is? I don't remember where the power cell is. On the way in? On the way out? It'd be nice to pick it up while we're here. It may be more obvious than I remember, but I don't remember.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you.
When
It's
we're
one of many
done with
bookshelves
this,
I've
we'll finally get
constructed
an
over the
upgraded
years.
spear. End of this sequence.
There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
I know. You'll hook us up.
For years, I tried
Sort
to
of.
get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the Claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's
Let's
time
change
for me
that.
to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Gaia Prime, arrival
Logging
log.
arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
A hell of a data point. 10
Mind
of
your
the
foot.
core scientists, one's in charge of the various subordinate processes under Gaia, like Hades, Travis Tate was working on, where they came to spend their final days. My brain's telling me something about the power cell I was wondering about. Can't just get it, right? But it's like up there or on the way down maybe, or a fragment of a memory. Data corrupted. We'll be coming out there later. Or like maybe it's up in there somewhere. Maybe that's where we're going right now. Remember that? I don't know if that's on the way out. I think that's on the way out. Okay, maybe that's on the way in. We're being told to go that way. So what's over here? Where the power cell is, and can we get to it now? Why can we get to this now? Explore this. Either way. Hear Silence talk. You hear him standing at the counter saying, "Hello, Mr. Wick." There's our power
This
cell.
should be the last power cell I need to get to
Cool.
that ancient armor I found.
Yay.
Guess that's my way across.
Glad she saw the connecting.
It's held like
What?
this for 19 years, right?
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Come on. Thing that way. Laying around.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Oh, Margot Shen.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Charles Ronson.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Top scientists had a different fate from the others. Even tougher, perhaps.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Well,
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
yeah. So we've scanned them, but we're not going to be able to do anything with them yet. Where will they show up? Sobek journal. So we're looking at text, data points, quests, second to last row. Leave the others marked for now, and we'll get some sort of notification. As we're heading out of here, at least one or two of them will unlock. Else.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Oh, damn, this is really bad. This is like, if you didn't hate Ted Faro before, holy shit. Hold on to your potatoes.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment.
I think this is the
Gaia
one.
Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
It's not the one I was thinking of,
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek.
unless it's still coming here.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
It may yet be in this room. Stuff here. Oi, oi, oi. Charles Ronson's log, gene locked for Elizabeth Sobek.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them.
Right, Apollo.
How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek is
Lightkeeper.
only one. I miss you.
Lightkeeper protocol. That's why there was something in storage where Aloy came from. In fact, I think her zygote was labeled LK something something Lightkeeper, right?
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
From Ted.
Hello, Liz.
Fuck you, Ted.
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Is that it? Fuck you, Ted. Oh my god. Can we dig him up and kill him again?
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
Oh.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Search the ruins for the Master Override. Core control log.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Could have put him out an airlock. Fed him to the swarm.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Whoa! The solution. Fuck you, Ted.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the last room. The control room. Of course it is.
What?
This wasn't how it was supposed
When I
to
opened
look.
the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Yeah, they were.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay?
No! Fuck you, Ted!
This isn't easy.
See, I'm an idiot, and...
Please. Stop trying to access the system, okay?
You ever been so
what this
mad
is
at a
about
character in a video game?
I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is...
Fucking moron thinks
I
he's...
can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us.
all that.
Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease.
Knowledge was only a disease for...
No, we can't.
Dimwits like
not too
you.
late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago.
I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Heightened atmosphere.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but by the hand of Ted fucking Faro.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
We exit the facility, we're going to be wrapping for the day. On Thursday, we're going to head for Meridian and probably finish the main game. And, maybe begin Frozen Wilds. See how the timing goes. Good.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Thanks, Silence. Thanks. Yeah, but wasn't this the way back in? I gotta make sure I'm actually going out. And like, haven't I screwed this up before? We don't want to go back into the facility. What's the right way out? Okay, we're looking up there. It's to the right. We want to go to the right. Do I need to like... That's where we went to get the power cell. After we like dropped down. Did we drop down onto this? I mean, I know I can take this rope, but I feel like this rope goes back into the facility. Don't we need to... I don't want to go back into the facility. There's something else, and I know I got confused here before. Does anyone remember what the deal is? Go up here. That was weird. Isn't the thing. That's supposed to be up here. That rappel spot one I just took. Nice. Just feel like if I go back in here, I'm taking a I don't want to go back into the facility. So this is where we went to get the power cell, right? But why is the quest marker still up here too? Want to get us out. go back in unless this is correctly the way out. Right? Maybe it is. Maybe this is good. Unless this was just, I don't know. I get turned about easily. Does still look like we're being led this way. Exit. Nice.
You're here.
For a moment.
Glad I didn't ride the...
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
And
Which
the
part of
override
Gaia?
signals.
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge.
Oh, dog.
Especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call
pretty foolish.
A back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
You get it anyways.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
First meeting.
I traveled far to find you.
Silence and Hades.
I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Divine timeline.
Time. Ah, Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
An exchange of information. Buried shadow.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you. What
manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the Alight?
It speaks scripture.
It's fucking with
Araman
you.
followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Intercepted transmission.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Shouldn't the lance be in there? Thought we could modify Silen's lance. Didn't it have slots? We have spear mods.
I have to tell Avad that
I
the
don't
Eclipse
remember
are ready to strike.
Exactly what the
After
deal
what
is.
happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Oh shit, she missed the rope. I don't know if she could even grab that rope. Oh, that's great. We're gonna wrap too. Perfect. What a way to end her journey, huh? We've come so far, Aloy. What a finish. Hey, Yui. Perfect, though. We know we've got a checkpoint here. So that's perfect. We're good. We'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good middle of the week. I'll be back on Thursday. Be working all day tomorrow. Be back here on Thursday. And I believe we'll finish the main game. And on Saturday, we'll be getting into Frozen Wilds again. Yes, ciao. It's good to see you all. Everybody have a good night. Much love to you far and wide. See you on the other side.